Good afternoon, Thai Squad. Good afternoon, everyone that's tuning in. Got a lot of new followers, a lot of people that are, loving and digging the Tyesse Report. I have to be honest today, y'all. I have to be honest. I almost, hey, Chris, I almost canceled today's show because it's a lot. It's a lot dealing with what Black America is dealing with right now. And I've been feeling, I've been just, the anxiety the last 24 hours has been a lot. And I know how it manifests in my body because I deal with it. And if I'm going through this, I know, millions of African American people, people of color around the country are feeling some form of it as well. And good afternoon, Dejan. We have no one checks on us. We have no outlet. So when I thought about the Thai squad, that's what made me say, Thais, pull it together. You're strong. Just pull this together. I was trying to pull stories for today, and I'm like, child, no one really cares about Kim Kardashian and, you know, Chris Brown and whoever is in the news right now. It's just like no one cares. We are at a place right now where we feel like we're under siege in America. And nobody talks to how we feel. If my chest is tight, my head is pounding, then I know you feel some form of anxiety or stress as well. Like we can't even celebrate a victory, a legal victory, without having to jump right back into the ring again for something else. You know, I heard so many Black people say, listen, the little girl deserved to be killed because she had a knife. I'm at a point today would be the wrong day, Melanie. Like I said this morning when I came on early this morning, today is the wrong day because we're traumatized by the act, the state sanctioned act of violence, and then we're re-traumatized by the white folks in the comments section telling us how we should respond to white supremacy. And then we have to deal with our own folks, our own people telling us, hey, Kevin, hey, nephew, it's a lot. It's a lot. Crystal Denise says, I just woke up from a nap. I woke up, saw the news, and had to go. It's too much. I seen my brother Paul say, I'm about to log off of social media for the day. I'm like, I'm done. He was like, I'm done with social media for the day. And I feel the same way. Because every time you turn on your phone, you are bombarded with the imagery of all of this violence against Black people. And it's too much. It's too much sometimes. I'm pulling to be here right now, y'all. I'm so done. I'm so over it, And I don't even want to watch the news cycle. I don't want to watch the talking heads, the pundits, because all they do is just really exacerbate the trauma too. Whew. Listen, the story of the day is, Derek Chauvin spent his first night in jail. This is just a mess. It is. It is. Derek Chauvin spent his first night in jail last night. His booking photo was released. I put it on my Facebook page. Listen, and that's another thing, y'all. That's why y'all are not telling me how many times I say the word listen. Nobody is telling me, Ty Squad, I thought y'all had my back. Nobody tells me how many, I'm really being, cognizant of it today, how many times I say the word listen. So I'm doing good. I only said it one time so far. But Derek Chauvin is in custody. We have to wait an additional 2 months. We have to wait an additional 2 months, you guys, before we know anything about sentencing. Listen, is he going to get the max? You don't know. Will he get the minimum? We don't know. We have to wait and see what the deal is with Derek Chauvin. Our next story that we're dealing with right now, Dana Day, Dana Day is not going to worry me. Our next story that we're working on, you guys, is our sister Micaiah Bryant out of Columbus, Ohio. Listen, from what I saw, the police officer, from what I saw, okay, it's an iconic phrase, Kevin. Thank you. From what I saw, the police officer jumped out of the car, saw three girls fighting, didn't try to decipher what was going on with the young women, didn't say drop the knife, do this, do that. He literally got out of the car and just, it was like the Wild Wild West. And the young girl in the pink, had she not jumped out of the way, she would have been shot. So listen, you call for help. You call for help, and then you wind up being gunned down. So it's like you can't even call for help. It's so sad that this 15, 16-year-old girl life has been cut short because a police officer wasn't trained enough just to take a beat. Just take a beat, and they overage us. So, they see young boys as grown men. They see young girls as, grown women. So, you don't have a chance to say, well, that was a child, because they think everybody is grown or an adult. Whew. It's a lot, y'all. It's a lot being Black in America. They could have done anything else, anything, Jahan, anything but kill that baby. As a Black man, I truly do not need to see any more traumatic videos of our death on social media. Allies wanting to help, post about solutions, take action. Don't circulate these videos in Black spaces. We are sick and tired. Thank you, my beloved Sean Kinsey. It's like, it's too much. It's team too much. It gets to a point where it's like, y'all, you know what? It's trauma porn. It's trauma porn. And listen, we can have a talk about Lena Waithe another time, but I'm so glad the Griot did a whole spread on Lena Waithe and this trauma porn. Maybe I need to write a piece. Is Lena Waithe the female Tyler Perry? Tyler Perry does a lot of stereotypes and tropes. Is Lena Waithe the new trauma porn peddler? It's a lot. It's a lot. It's a lot to deal with. And then last night, a white supremacist, basically, who has a talk show, Tucker Carlson, basically a white supremacist with a full-fledged TV deal, had a meltdown because somebody was on his show just actually pushing back on the George Floyd narrative. Oh, he was a drug addict and he overdosed. A man was just trying to explain it. And Tucker Carlson had a full-fledged meltdown, y'all. A full-fledged meltdown. It's crazy. It's crazy. I don't know what's left for us to do other than leave America. And I don't think that's possible. It's the only thing left for us to do. We're hopeful that Uncle Joe and Sister Harris get some type of legislation pushed through. But listen, with those white supremacists in the Senate, I just don't know. I don't know. I don't know if it's possible, with the state of the Senate, 50-50. These racists are just digging their feet into the sand. You just don't know. You hope that the George Floyd Act is passed. But, those people are pro-police, pro-law enforcement, Oh, Lord, I'm just trying. I'm trying my best, y'all, to get through this broadcast. But I think brighter days are coming. I'm hopeful that brighter days are coming. Hi, Amy. Okay. I'm gonna try to cover a few stories, y'all. I'm just not. Listen, I don't really care about Kim Kardashian, silicone leaking. I'm just not in the mood. I don't. one of Khloe Kardashian's lip deflated. Right now, I'm just not in the mood right now. I'm just being honest, Ty Squad. I'm not. But I picked three stories just for the sake of conversation. Three stories that caught my eye today. And that is, one of them is going to go for my word for the day. One of them are going to go toward my word for the day. And that is Prince Harry. This story goes to my word for the day. And not yet, Kwame. Not yet. We're not there yet, Kwame. Hold on, y'all. Let me get my whistle. Oh my God. That strawberry lemonade, y'all, it's no joke from Wiener Schnitzel. I promise you. But it's a little tart if you. Okay, wait a minute. Okay, the strawberries are getting stuck in the straw. Y'all know I'm not used to this sucking hard like that. Okay. Y'all know I'm not used to suction, that kind of suction. The strawberries get stuck in the straw, and then you have to suck harder. But Prince Harry has decided to leave England early. He's decided to leave early and come back home to his wife and his son. He's decided to say, you know what, I'm not going to stay for her birthday. I think the Queen's birthday is today. Who cares? Her birthday is today, and Prince Harry has decided to, I'm not going to say listen. 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 Prince Harry has decided to fly back home, y'all. He's decided to fly back home and be with his family. His grandmother's party, I guess it's today. But listen, Mothers is punching it. Overall, Harry is heading back to Santa Barbara County or wherever he was staying at, or whatever, by Oprah. So yeah, sometimes you just have to, like, you know what? It's not even worth it. It's not worth it. Okay, so Kanye West has been requested to perform at the memorial for DMX. Swiss Beats is requesting that Kanye West perform. Listen, I don't know if DMX has already been eulogized. There's been a private family funeral, but I think this is in regards to the a public memorial from his peers. Listen, y'all not gonna worry me this morning, Jerome T. Yes, Raymond Torres, he punched it, as Ebony Lane says. But Swiss Beats is asking for Kanye West to perform for the DMX memorial. Listen, our idiot of the day is Summer Walker. Summer Walker. Now listen, girl, when you were having your nervous breakdowns and stuff and saying that, you know, the industry was this and, you know, and this and that, people, you know, try to help you and come to your defense. You know, I thought something was a little off with your story, so I just kind of stayed back, Summer. So here you are, still in the industry, and you release a statement saying that you want everybody to stay away from people that have been vaccinated. So this is anti-vax talk. So you want regular folks that have not been vaccinated to stay away from people that have been vaccinated, as though something's in the vaccine or something's going on. Do you know how reckless that is? Somebody of your stature, Summer Walker. These young kids, their minds are already like Jello. So they believe and soak in all of that stuff. Why? Hey, Danielle, why would you say some shit like that, Summer? I don't know who she related to, but when she was crazy and about to lose her mind because she didn't win a Soul Train award, or the industry wasn't giving her what she needed, everybody was, championing around her. Mental health advocates, and girl, look, we don't need this right now in a global pandemic. People with your type of, reach saying stuff like that. Isn't Kanye's choir suing him? Because listen, I don't know who Kanye's gonna get. to back him if he does perform at DMX Memorial. Y'all can put some suggestions. Who do y'all think Kanye is going to have back him? I don't know. You know, maybe the Pointer Sisters, you know, the Jones girls. I don't know. Who do you think can back, you know, Kanye? The Emotions? I don't even know who Summer Walker is, but she sounds Summer Walker is an R&B. Listen, I grew up with Regina Belle, Angela Winbush, Stephanie Mills. These are not R&B divas to me. These are R&B divas for the, you know, this, you know, weed head generation. You know, Summer Walker is their Phyllis Hyman. You know what I'm saying? But you know, these are the kids that eat cereal all day. That generation. So Summer Walker is like Billie Holiday. You know. Listen, y'all, it's a lot I could say, but this is my daytime show, and I try to keep it a little PG. You know, we'll be on tomorrow night with Tyesse After Dark. We'll save a lot of my other thoughts for that particular time. So it's time for the word for the day, y'all. I'm gonna wrap this up. We may be a little under. I'm gonna wrap this up early because I just think we all need to just rest today, rest our nerves, rest our minds. So let's go ahead and start the word for the day. Kwame. Oh, Jesus. Prince Harry loves his grandmother, I'm sure. But Prince Harry did not wait around for to collect $200. He punched it. And the word for the day, I thought about that when I read the story about Prince Harry. And I thought about the Thai Squad, and I thought about you guys intently this morning. You don't have to, listen, stop forcing yourself to be around toxic family members, toxic people. I'm going to post the meme. I'm going to post the meme when I get off of here. I'm going to find the meme. It's in my photos. I'm going to post it. And it simply says, and I want y'all to carry this with you today. If it requires fake smiling, I probably won't come. One more time. If it requires fake smiling, I probably won't come. Oprah talked about having to go and sit at Thanksgiving dinner with her molester. Can you imagine what that's like? You know, in the Black family pathology, you know, sometimes people don't even believe you when you say you were a victim of molestation or sexual abuse. They'll side with the adult, you know. So imagine that you're sitting there, your molester is eating dressing and turkey and ham, and you have to look at them. As an adult, I'm telling you, Thai Squad, if it requires you to put on a fake front, if it requires you to sit there and pain and regurgitate your childhood, you don't have to go. And listen, here's the thing. You don't owe nobody no damn explanation why you're not coming. I'm an Aquarius. Girl, I'm not coming. Oh, no, I'm not coming. Why are you not coming? Because I said so. Prince Harry is our person of the day. He got on the damn plane and flew back to his pregnant wife and son. To hell with Granny's birthday. The word for the day, if it requires fake smiling, I probably won't come. And when you get to these functions, when you get to these celebrations or whatever you want to call it, you know, you have to be so perfunctory in your demeanor. And then they'll come up to you and ask you shit like, what's wrong with you? What's wrong with your face? I tell you what, girl, why don't you take this cake? Why don't you take these balloons and you can shove them up your ass? Because I'm not going to sit here and deal with this and sit in this toxicity with people that have hurt me. I refuse to do it at 45. Hell, I'm not going to do it at 55. Whew. Thank y'all for tuning into the Tyesse Report today. We may be a few minutes under. I'll be on a little later on, possibly. It is a season finale of Snowfall tonight, so I may be on, I may not, I may pop in a little later. But I want y'all to do whatever it takes those that are going to be watching me on YouTube, those that are watching here on Facebook, wherever you see me, do whatever it takes to ease your mind and get through this vicious cycle that we're in right now in America. If you have to decompress, turn off your phone, turn off your TV, like I'm going to do whatever it takes to get you through it. Stay in the know so you know what's going on, but don't let it overwhelm you. Don't let it overwhelm you. Listen, you can follow me on Instagram. You can follow me. You can hit me up on YouTube. I'm on YouTube now. Right here on Facebook, the Pyro Media Facebook page. We're everywhere. Thank you guys for supporting me. I apologize yesterday for some of the technical difficulties that we had. I'm working on a new internet provider. So we're going to get that straightened out very soon. Thank y'all for rocking with me today. Thank y'all for allowing me today to just come on and do a free will docket. I love you guys, and I will see you probably later today on my Facebook page. Remember, support the Tyesse Report financially. We are independently run and operated. You can support me at Cash App, Venmo, PayPal, and Zelle. All the information is listed. Until next time, I'll see you next week, Monday, on the Tyesse Report Live. But I will be live tomorrow night with the Rolls Royce of my shows, and that is Tyesse After Dark. And baby, do I have a doozy for you tomorrow night. I love you, and I will see you soon. Kwame Roll it.